Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Verse number 73. Madhusudana is the crest jewel of clever pranksters. One day, he obstructs your path on the pretext of collecting tax from you as you are walking near Govardhan Hill.
This is a Sakari Khol in Barsat.
Yes.
This place.
This narrow gully.
I've been there.
What does Sakari Kaur mean?
It's only one way.
One way.
No person can go this way and that.
That's what it means.
It's like from between two mountains. That's the hills.
Yeah.
So you cannot jump out and you cannot go back because that side all coming.
Yeah.
So you have to cross.
Okay.
So he selects this place that he can take the tax from everywhere.
Very clever.
Madhusudana. And he know how to shuck honey
Yes.
and tax is one material tax who is in material consciousness. They say tax means giving the milk and charge and butter. But there is a spiritual tax. He is asking for that tax. Love tax. Feeling tax. You want my association. You took Gopi Bhav for me. So now your time to give me tax.
Demanding.
But the Manchari didn't pay. The Manchari did not pay.
This is for Gopi Bhav. Gopi Bhav. Manjari not pay. He give to Manjari. Why? Because Gopi wants, Sakhi wants for herself. So he asks tax. And Manjari wants for Radha. So he give the gift to her that this gift will go to Radhika. So this is the Manjari Bhav. Highest mood, what anything Krishna gave to Manjari, not to her, to his song, to her beloved. And gopis want to enjoy himself. So this is the difference of Sakhi and Manjari. And our Manjari nature is this, that we only want to think Radhika. And Sakhi nature, only Krishna is the priority. My mind is only going to the Krishna. And why Krishna? Because he's a God. And why he's a God? So he can give me something. Right? And when he will give me, I will want, my desires will grow, and I want all my comforts from him. So this is Sakhi Bhav. And this is one Bhav more, who is a jealous. Chandravali is very jealous. She cannot see Krishna other place than her. So jealousy also come in Sakhi Bhav. Because self-enjoyment desires are there. So jealousy also.
This is a form of sense gratification almost.
Jealousy is because only one bow, what you say?
Arrow and bow.
Can only stay in one place. No use to other place. For me only you are. You cannot think others than me. This is the Chandravali. So slowly we go in the association of Chandravali. But Manjari has no desire to serve or any group to get benefit like that. But jealousy when comes is a Chandravali. Right? Clear? Yeah.
So Madhusudana is the crest jewel of clever pranksters.
Gangster.
Prankster. He makes jokes.
Prankster means mischievous, like not very naughty.
They call it
Cheater, naughty.
Cheater.
No, it's naughty. Prankster means naughty.
One day, he obstructs your path on the pretext of collecting tax from you as you are walking.
Tax from you. Yeah.
As you are walking near Govardhana Hill.
Yeah.
Will I then see your proud eyes crowned with frowned eyebrows?
Yeah.
This time, Shri Raghunath perceives the Dana Lila, Radha and Krishna's quarrel over the tax on ghee by Govardhana Hill.
What is ghee? Ghee comes from the butter. And butter is the essence of the milk. Listen here, don't deviate your mind, then you will not understand. And butter is 10 liter butter, butter,
1 kilo.
1 kilo. 10 liter
Milk, 1 kilo butter.
Means whole life, your activities, there are very small butter. That butter is a moment of your love. That's a butter.
He's only asking.
Leave it, I will. So, butter. And in that butter, you make the ghee. So it's a very
It is the essence.
Even of the butter. You want that. And he's agree with charge. Charge is the money are.
Butter.
When making butter, he not use the charge leftover from the yogurt. They try to give to others free. He is ready to take the butter and the charge also, leftover also. But he like to take from the Sanghis. Your waste, what you want to throw, give to me. What you want to use for yourself. Milk, butter, charge, and ghee. Everything you have to give. And this is the behind this meaning.
So only from Manjari, Krishna don't steal butter. He gives.
Manjari is a different thing. In Gopi, who had the desire to serve Radhika, then Krishna is not a goal. Radhika is a goal. Because she is under her supervision. Radhika supervision. So anyone, like you have some beloved lover, so you want to make happy or displeased her? Say me.
Happy.
Happy. How you can make happy? If you take her things, then she will be angry with you. So you will give or you will take? But Sakhi has no her desire to please Radhika. She has desire to please herself. Her goal is to be with Krishna. But friend, why Radhika? Because maybe it is easy to be approached to Krishna with Radhika. Because when I am Radhika's friend, then I have a near approach through Radhika to Krishna. Via media, I want to catch Krishna, how to be more close.
Yeah.
And this, by Radhika association, I got it. Sakhi things. Because if she is my friend, naturally Krishna will come. And when I will get 5 minutes time, I will meet Krishna also.
Like in our world, things like this also happen.
Catch it, huh? European world is happening.
Especially in Europe.
Cunning.
Cunning. Is stealing the lovers of others. Right. Yeah.
Why does Krishna fall for their love when he knows that it's not pure?
Because for them, God, for them, He is the best. So He has to fulfill the desire of all individuals. As a God, as a best, as a beautiful, smart guy, many things attract to the soul, attract to the female nature for the boy. And that is not he looks the how to fulfill the wish of every living thing.
And
Because he also see that. Sakhi, they do like this, but Manjari is no bother that he is a god. He never thinks that he is a god. He is blocked. Manjaris are blocked totally to access anything out of Radhika. Manjari Bhav people give offer to Radha, and that offer give to Krishna.
Yes.
Who has the Krishna priority, they will not do this.
Yes. They will think it's aparad.
Aparad.
And what about the male friend of Krishna?
Huh?
What about the male friend of Krishna? What is the
Male
difference?
friends are. Who is the male friends? Can you say some name?
I don't know.
No, you don't know. Then what male friend you say?
No, I suppose that he has friends.
Say the name. One name you know.
I think Arjuna is a friend of Krishna.
Yeah. Then I can explain.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
Male friends. Sri Ram is also male friend. Buddha is also male friend. Arjuna is also male friend. And Sridham and Subal is also there. Is a different category. I say every individual. You want to ask Arjuna. Arjuna was friend, but he don't believe in the battlefield. In Krishna, that he also has a Virat Sarup, is all real form. So he wants to see that form. So he is a friend to believe by seeing form that he is a God. Second thing, Krishna is so merciful to his friend, he is sitting lower than him. And Arjuna is putting his feet like this in the backside of the hip of Krishna and pressing right, left, stop. He is doing because he has a bow, he cannot talk, he has to meditate. But he is like you drive the car, he is doing like this. So he is so kind with Arjuna. He proved his friendship. In the battlefield, somebody sit in your front means he want to protect you from the bow. And he is doing this. He proved his friendship. Sridham, when he has no money in his home to eat, any clothes, any grain, then his wives give him some rice. He took inside. And he comes. And he comes to Krishna. When he sees the opulence, he no asks, but Krishna give everything. This is his friend. But this Sudha, when he was with his Guru place, and Krishna and both they went to cut the wood for Gurudev. In night time, they get the lunch, and Krishna give lunch, his lunch, some chana grams to keep to Sridham, and he eat both of them. Krishna asks, where is my lunch? Then he say, I eat already. He no give the share of the Krishna. When we don't give the share to Krishna, then we become poor. So Sridham became poor because of that. And then, when Krishna excused mercy, he took the rice from his ear and he said, you give me all what I am needing. He started eating 1, 2. Then Rukmini kept the hand. He said, you cannot give everything to him because he wants to give all his things to his friend. He's so kind. And Rukmini stopped because something is, I am your family, so you have to keep for us also. So he stopped. This is his friendship. Uddhava. Uddhava is living together, eating together, sleeping together, clothes wearing similar like Krishna, his reverence old clothes, and after that, he don't know the feelings of Krishna. One day Krishna is sitting in the park and tears are coming out. Then Uddhava went, why you are crying? You have everything, Krishna. What is the bother you? And he was very agitated, literate. You are the God. What bothers you? So nothing, nothing. You know, God, nothing bothers for anything. When I feel as a son, then I bother for my mother. Because my mother gives so much love to me. Still I'm crying for that. Gopis are so much loving to me. Still I'm crying for this. My village friends are so much innocent and loving to me. That when it comes to my mind, I cannot stop. When I was mother, she was an old lady, but so much caring to me. I want to be always child, to feel the motherly love. I never believed in my Godhead responsibility. That love I got any place. Leave it. It's a responsibility. He never give any headache to me. That love I never find in any place in that verse. That bothers me. Why I am growing up? Why not I still am a child to feel that motherly love? Why I am so far from my mother? And what about you gopis and friends? Don't ask. I cannot explain you when you start crying like a baby. You have to go and console them, everyone, because you are the Pandit, you are the very knowledgeable Prince Pandita. You have all knowledge. Only you are capable to explain that Brahma Bhut Prasannatma. I am a Brahma Bhut. I have no form and this and that. What you know about philosophy, you have to explain them and console that why he is crying for me. What they think I am not that. It's not a big job for me because they are religious, uneducated, and no knowledge. But I will give all divine knowledge to them and improve their consciousness. Say, Buddha, only you can do that. And Krishna wants to teach you that. Not that he wants to send you to teach. We want to learn. Buddha has to learn from gopis, from my mother. What is the meaning of love? And what love is highest or knowledge is highest. These are the friends. And Bhagavad Gita, also he says, Sarva Dharmana Pratyajya. Leave all religious principles. Ma Mekam, my one takes shelter. My one. Mam Ekam is my one. We don't know who is the one of Krishna. So we never reach that place. We think my one is Krishna. And Krishna also has one. That we don't want to know. Krishna is only one. That's right. But Krishna has also one. We never reach there. And when we will reach there, then we will realize the reality. Right? So these are the friends. You see, they are only with Krishna. No business with Rukmini or Sudama. You catch the hand in Dwarika. Arjuna, no business of anyone. And Arjuna is a brother-in-law because one of the wives is Arjuna's sister. After that, he loved Draupadi more than Subhadra. Why, you know?
No.
Because Draupadi is a Kali. Is a Kali. Kala. Draupadi is a Kali coming from the fire. She born in Agni. You see, you throw in fire and something come out from the Agni. That is the Kali. And what is the relation of Agni, Kali and Krishna? Very easy. Because when Krishna took birth, the Jasoda Maya gave one baby girl. This girl is who? Katyani, Durga. And this baby girl bring to Kansa. And when Kansa threw this girl in the stone, then she jumped up. And she said, "Arey, what you will kill me? Already Kal is come to kill you. He born already to kill you. Now you count your time." So this is the brother and sister. And she is from Punjab. Punjab. Punjab.
Yeah.
You see, Punjabi people will never believe Krishna in other mood. Punjabi people who is coming from Punjab, they will not believe. No, believe Basal Ras, Madhuri Ras, Sakhiras. No. They cannot do. Their nature is different. They cannot totally surrender, but they are very nice devotees. Very great preachers you will see. But their rasa, brother and sister, they all see Krishna like a Durga Bhav, Kali, and they have all Punjab people, they all go into Vaishnav Devi. They believe only Kali, Vaishnavi. 100% they cannot leave Ma Vaishnav. They cannot leave Durga because of this Panchali, Draupadi. Anyone who is connected with Punjab, their nature will be good. You watch. They only can see like a Krishna, like a brother. They love also Krishna very much, but all like a brother. It's a new relation because of Draupadi. Always worship Krishna like a brother. That one of the name of Draupadi is a Krishna.
Krishna.
And Krishna is black and Draupadi also black. Kali. Kali is always black. Kala. So all very connections are there. That has to understand. Feelings are different because of your tendency. Vaishnav, they cannot eat tamoguni food, lasun, pyaj and this and that. But Punjabi cannot eat this. Punjabi people cannot eat pyaj and lasun. Why? Because they are Durga Bhakta, really. They follow mood of Durga. Huh?
What is Panjali, Gurudev?
Huh?
What is Panjali?
Punjab means one
No, but what
State.
they are eating. They are eating what?
Oh, onion garlic.
Huh?
Onion garlic.
onion garlic. They cannot eat without onion garlic. They cannot. Even the Babaji coming there, ashram, they are cooking. They cannot. With the nature, they are formal, normal. They are vegetarian with onion and garlic. Right or not?
Yes, like you said, Punjabis, Delhi is full of Punjabis, and you go to any shop, any house, everywhere, Jai Mata Di. Even on the back of the cars, Jai Mata Di, Jai Mata Di. Everywhere Jai Mata Di.
Oh.
Jai Mata Di. Vaishno Devi. Like there was Vaishno Devi.
Because they are Punjabi. They connect with Draupadi. And Draupadi mood is there. So they see Krishna like a brother. And they are very devoted up to Krishna also at the same time. Like a sister devoted to his brother. They will come every time in all festival to Vrindavan, Punjabis. You will see that. But for my brothers, more than that, impossible. The preachers also. The preachers are there, but different way of preaching. Punjabi born preacher are different. They not forget Aishwarya. They cannot come 100% in month.
Gurudev, does it have something to do with the fact that these people have always been
Can you keep this? No. This under. Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, is it so because from people from the state of Punjab and Punjabis, they have always been warriors and fighting wars and invaders. So is it because of that that they took shelter with the form of Devi, Vaishno Devi?
This is the going on culture. Why they are fighter? Because they are Durga Bhakta. This is fight. Why they go more devoted to Kaitani, go to Vrindavan, go Kaitani Mandir. Many Brajavasis will go there. They are also Kaitani devotee. All they will go. Why they go? They want to take breath. Why they do breath? To be close to be Krishna. This is the desire. Not that I want some material thing. To be a close of Krishna. To love Krishna. This is the desire here. This cannot possible to come to without living in Vrindavan, without realization.
Gopis also did Katyayani Vrata.
Katyayani Vrata.
Today is Katyayan.
They are doing in 9 days. Today.
Today, yes.
No, 9 days is going
Yes,
on.
Navaratri, but today is Goddess Katyayan.
God is Katyayani, but 9 days they are Vrata.
Yeah, but today is her Katyayani appearance. So maybe we can go there.
Everyone goes. Everyone going. And everyone has to go. There is a honey and see the vibration there. So much loving. Worship to Durga, but she's praying for the Krishna in Vrindavan. Worshipping outside of Vrindavan, Durga,
Yes.
meaning asking some material thing
Yes.
from Durga.
Yes.
This is the difference. Here praying for Krishna and out of Vrindavan praying for some material benefit. I got wife, I got car, I got house, I got this. And Durga nature to give to you. Yeah, only. Yes, devotion. Go on. Yeah.
This time, Shri Raghunath perceives the Dana Leela. Radha and Krishna's quarrel over the tax on ghee by Govardhana Hill.
Yeah.
The pastimes follow each other like a stream of sweet visions.
About that.
Within the relish of these sweet pastimes is also the relish of sweet devotional services. So within the relish of these sweet pastimes, there is also the relish of sweet devotional services.
Means you are, what is devotion? Devotional service and pastime. Your pastime living is your devotional service. Real devotional service, that how much you give your mind and time for devotional service. Mind, where is going? In past time or your time? There are two things. My time is for me or for past time. If I using my time for not for me even, then hopeless. Three type of time is there. One time I am using for pastime. One using for myself to build up. And one is using for nothing.
Watching others.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Means you no creativeness, deterioration is going on. So there are three time, not past. I don't believe past. Now is happening. Past time is the English word. They have no other word. Now, they say past time. And past, no, now. Now is happening, and you have to live now in that. It's no past that it was, it's never happening now. You have to meditate for that, what happens before. No! It is happening now.
Dan Leela is happening today also.
Now also is happening.
Gurudev.
So we give new name, Gurudev. Now time.
Now
I say always. It's a Nitya Leela. In Hindi is a name, but English no name.
Yeah.
Or better to say playtime.
I was there with a very senior devotee. I said, sorry, no say pastime. Nitya Leela is no pastime. Nitya means it was, it is, it will be. Nitya, Anitya no.
There is no beginning, there is no end.
And pastime is the end. It happened, now will not happen. Only you meditate for that. You think like this. It's no, my dear. It's Nitya Leela. It was, it is happening. You want to be there or not? It's not happened 5,000 years back and you have to go to meditate that. Why? I have no time for that. It's happening here. You don't want to see that. See that? For that you have to develop vision to see that. Second thing, you have to use your mind for yourself. Useless. You are creating again to take birth like that. Mind is going, you are going to take birth that.
Making new karma.
Huh?
Making new karma.
No karma. You don't want to do anything. This is the nature of the Ajgar. Ajgar kare na chakari. Ajgar cannot do any work. He is lying. He don't want to move even. He is so heavy body. Ajgar is a snake.
Python.
Huh?
Python.
Python. He opened mouth and he shuts the man. Because he cannot move himself. He is so heavy that he opened mouth and he see any animal, any man or anything, he swallow. And he wait for till this is no digest there. And he is lying there. Means the person who do like this, he is going to be Ajgar. Somebody you see many angerness is there. Like my mother. Then one snake, very poisonous snake, they become like this. Poisonous. Only from that poison go out. I say you see the dog family, you give it one plate to eat. They cannot eat. All husband and wife do, and the children also do for mother and father. You have to give separate plate. If this is the nature of the family, they want to eat themselves. They take the dog birth. You create your birth in this life. Honestly, I say you, I know this. My previous life, I know. I was living in Vrindavan. Why I like Vrindavan? I was living in Vrindavan. I was so renounced whole life that you cannot imagine. I have no penny for my medicine even. I have no food for, only begging and living. When my old age comes, then desire comes to me. If I have a children, a nice wife, then I can do something. If I have a temple and nice devotees, my disciple, then I am very comfortable. Now I am dying without no care. I born in the king family where the devotees are there. And they create only temple. When I grown up, I said, my parents are crazy or what? They have to build the factories and they build the only temples. And to run the temple, from where you will bring money? You need money to run this. But my previous sanskar bring back to me. It was my desire, all I crossed. Married, born in the king family, everything happened. Children happened. They are okay, but not serious. Very nice. I respect them. I see. Very nice wife, beautiful. But okay. I learned many things from her. So all things they teach me. What desire is fulfilled or not? My desire was spiritual sons. I got it. I have or not? Many are not from my efforts, but they are connected. So they are also my family or not? And then I see now, spiritual family is more near to me than my genetic children. All. Huh? So what is beautiful? That has to assess. So I don't want to do again this mistake for anything. Repeating the same mistake, I will not do. I decide what to do. I will never go out. I say, when I am dying, and the doctor said to bring me ventilator, not bring to daddy to me. Leave, die like this, without ventilator. Never bring out from Vrindavan. Never do anything. Why I decide to go to take operation in Barsane? No, I don't want to go. Over from me. I will not go in the chain again for this. And if I will go, Radha, Meri, Swamini, मैं राधे को दास. I want to only one association, Radhika Dasi friends. That's it. No other desire. All desires is over. Fulfilled. By mercy, because of my bhajan, I born in the king family. If I have no bhajan, I cannot born there. In rich family. And again I do mistake with my behavior. My karma created by my behavior. Somebody will not give, God not give karma to me. My ego create karma and my behavior create the things to go on this way. Ego for the body consciousness. Ego is only because of my body consciousness. Manjari ego? Impossible. Manjari body cannot create the ego. Why? Because you are in separate group. not in God group. You are in the group of service. You are group for love. In the love group, Radhika group. Radha group is always in the service form. Or who is in the Sakhi bhav, they go in the ambiness. Sakhi bhav, you know. And just now I say, Chandravali group. She is very ambi Chandravali. Why Krishna goes to meet other gopis? Radhika is never ambi. Because all their expansion of Radhika, why she will become ambi? Right?
Yes.
So that has to understand. Ambiness, why ambiness? What I do, I create my life for future. Somebody born like a beggar, why he born in beggar's life? Because his karma was bad in life. He never do anything in the service mode. No. Yeah, I no do anything, but by mercy of my Gurudev, I feel to do kirtan, name is going on. You see the name? So beautiful. This kirtan, what you are listening here, only you can listen with Vinod Baba. These feelings, when he sings this Vinod Baba gift, only Rasik can do. No other. You see?
The
See her
melodies.
voice. This wife not possible.
There's Bhav.
Yeah. And who is getting this benefit, you know? From Switzerland, Maharani is sponsoring this. Who is getting the benefit for cow seva? She is. She today gave 2,000 Swiss francs to me for the cow food. You see? 2,000 Swiss francs means 1,50,000 Indian money for the food of the cow. I cannot keep, I give to Rasa, keep it by. So it's a gift, na? That seva, positive seva is going on and service is going on. And all they are getting benefit for that. The doctor seva, 100% daily they take treatment. You see? Minimum 100, maximum I don't know. And free medicine, free doctor. If you want for 15 days, 1 month, then you have to pay for that. 1 day no, 1 week no charges. Who is doing? Kalindi is the sponsor. You see, all Swiss, all 3 Swiss. Many say money. Prem Prasad is sponsored by Karunamay. Now she's in difficulty, but doing.
What's going on with her? So if that chocolate?
I want that he pick up, then she will take care. Now she has need help. No problem. So this way, service has to go on. When service will go, then you will realize. What you cannot do, you will do it. Use your time for positive thing, yaar. If you use your time for positive thing, life will be positive. You create for your fixed deposit for your next life. If you have to take next life, you have no sukriti to go to the higher realization, then do that minimum. And if you don't want to do anything, what is the use? You see Gaurachandra, last year he bring 9,000 euro. He said, Gurudev, I have 9,000 euro. I said, what do you want to do? He said, I want to serve in Jamda. I said, go and do. You see? Take the advice of Gopinath, I don't know. He will guide you. That's the way of the service. And what I do, I get in this life. So I have to improve my wrong behavior and improve myself. This is my nature has to grow. If only the male, human, male or female, can grow themselves. Animals cannot do. Snakes cannot do. Birds cannot do. You have to come, even the Devta has to come in human position to develop his spirituality, to realize his spiritual life. Devta has to come. Srivas, Mahavishnu, they took the human birth to go to the Radha Dana. All the associates of Mahaprabhu, they are all Devtas and all realized souls. They come to take birth for that. Human life can change everything. You can realize and find the way. I can see these things, surprising. It's the mercy of Guru Kripa. I never deviate from him. Never. I change white, red clothes, this, that, but no out from him. One pointed, one Guru, one way, one thing. Fix with him.
Externally may look different many ways, but internally one thing.
Eternity is the main thing. Inside is what is your connection, and what you want to do is the inner consciousness of you that can grow you. Sorry, again I develop. But it is also important in the branches to understand. Go on. You see all behind this verse? Go on. All the shastras are in the play of them. So this gopis, who is this gopis? They renounce all these desires and they only fix with Krishna. They are sit, no disturb. Sit down.
Just first, bring Prashant.
The gopis, sakhis, they are fortunate. They leave all things and meditate in Krishna. They want to become friend of Radhika. And the Manjari, who has more high elevation, realization, they said, no, I have no business with God even. I want to follow one way of my Swami Radhika. She is what she do, I will do in my life. That is only love. So it's a very difficult. It's not easy. It's very difficult, not easy, I say you. Without mercy and without accepting this mercy, we cannot do this. Because ego, our body, conditions, they are so heavy, they keep us out. They never want to realize your Sarup identity, soul, spiritual identity. Our ego, our proudness, our position makes it very difficult to realize our Radha Dashyam. Is the highest thing Mahaprabhu gave us. Nothing else than that.
He himself came to taste this.
Give us. Taste and give.
And give.
What is the highest? Radha covering. Means of how, feelings. And that. This is our fortune. Never miss this chance. And never miss this association. When it can come or not come. Then what is my family life? What will happen to my circumstance? Who said to leave it? But detachment. How you can live when you have a condition? My body condition, requirements of body. But we can use it in the service mode or not. We can use it for the service mode, not for self-enjoyment. Self-enjoyment comes, we go Sakhi Bhav. If you want to go Radha Dashyam in this, you go in Sakhi Bhav. You see, Sakhi has self-enjoyment. Jealousness. Chandravali has jealousness. Sakhi Bhav. Even the Anang Manjari has Sakhi Bhav. Anandas Babaji was. Trinada, peace, that Mahaprabhu always try to be Trinada. I am lower than Trinada. So difficult to me to change like this. You can imagine. I am so crazy, born in the crazy circumstances as a king who don't know anything. From my childhood, all they come and worship and put money on my feet. This craziness, I start my life. Only they worship to my ego to go up. How possible to change that? Only Guru Kripa can change my life. And Vrindavan living can change my life. No possible with other. After that, sometime my previous sanskara come to me. And when it's come, you can watch me. So heavy person, this guy. Why? I am very upset then after that. But what to do? Sometime it comes. Bad association. Ignorant way, I associate this. I don't know. Ignorant time, I learn these things. In my blood is the politics. King, without politics, nothing survives. They can. The other will kill you.
Politics and diplomacy.
Huh?
Politics and diplomacy.
Every moment you have to be in diplomat way.
Yeah.
But I don't want. I don't want. I run away with this circumstance. So many comes to make us prime ministers and this and that. I deny, sorry. Excuse me. What for what? Money or power? Thank you. These are all not my goal. Who don't know, they can make goal. Goal has to be decided. Who has no goal in life, his life is useless. Fix if spiritual goal you cannot fix, material goal fix. But fix something in life to do it. You see, material things, so many things happening. It happened good way or not? But I know involved there, you see. And the day was there, I have to do A to Z here, everything. You imagine? And now the mercy of Radha Mohan, I don't need to bother for anything. When I was young, 25 years old, I'm building some toilet and remodeling the room for guests can come and stay here. Then I am arti, I am thinking and singing arti to Radha Mohan because there was few people I was leading there, all parikrama that now you are doing. So I do and thinking how to make toilet and how to fix it. Then Radha Mohan said, "Are foolish? Is in my front you are thinking for toilet? Are think for me? Are think for me? Are everything will happen? You don't need to bother." And from that day, I forget. And see, everything has happened what I do. better than that. This is the mercy. When you think for him, everything your desire will be fulfilled. This Gopi understand and Manjari understand. So they only meditate in Krishna or Radha. That's it. Other thing is all your expansion, bhai. There is nothing happening without you.
Elixir of their matchless loving pastimes.
Loudly.
They drink the elixir of their matchless loving pastimes, and their hairs stand on end of ecstasy. They stare at each other from afar with unblinking eyes, which are filled with tears of ecstasy. They drown in a pool of bliss, and they only become steady again after a long time. Surely, Sridasa Goswami's description of Sri Krishna seeing Radha in his Dana Keli Chintamani is unrivaled in this world. When Krishna sees Radhika, he says in amazement, "Is this a blossoming wine of champaka flowers?" No, because that does not move. Then, is it a wine of lightning? No, because that is very fickle and disappears in the clouds again in a moment. Then, is it a river of effulgence? No, because that has no form, and this being certainly has. Then I know for sure that this is Radha approaching me with her friends. It is Radhika herself, whose limbs are golden, who is the beautiful banner of fame for the family of King Vrishabhanu, who is a wave of splendid jewels from Kirtida's mine-like womb, the virtuous younger sister of Sridham, the moonlight that soothes her lily-like girlfriends, and it is the sitting place for my great peacock-like heart. The use of metaphors and the depth of the feelings and lovingness of the composition of these two verses.
Loudly tell us.
The use of metaphors, the depth of the feelings, and the lovingness of the composition of these two verses are greatly relishable for the Rasika devotees. The use of metaphors, the depth of the feelings, and the lovingness of the composition.
Whole paragraph.
Is this a blossoming wine of champaka flowers? No, because that does not move. Then is it a wine of lightning? No, because that is very fickle and disappears in the clouds again in a moment. then is it a river of effulgence? No, because that has no form, and this being certainly has. Then I know for sure that this is Radhika approaching me with her friends. Then he also says, it is Radhika herself, whose limbs are golden, who is the beautiful banner of fame for the family of King Vrishabhanu, and who is a wave of splendid jewels from Kirtida's mine-like womb. She is the virtuous younger sister of Sri Dama, the moonlight that soothes her lily-like girlfriends, and a sitting place for my great peacock-like heart. The use of metaphors, the depth of the feelings, and the loveliness of the composition of these two verses are greatly relishable for the Rasika devotees. The choice of the most lovely the choice of the most lovely and exquisite words and the self-manifest feelings in them are the extraordinary treasure of Srila Dasa Goswami. Such a special composition is very rare in Vaishnava literature, and it stands alone in its great wonder. They see each other, and this causes a powerful wave of ecstasy in the river-like heart of Bhavamai, all emotional Radhika. She tells to Lalita, walk slowly, I am feeling pain in my feet. But Lalita jokingly replies, you don't feel pain in your feet. There is a big black rock in your mind that gives you pain. Thinking of Krishna. You can still walk on with pain in your feet, but not with pain in your heart. In this way, the Sakhis enjoy joking with Sri Radhika. How amazing is Nagara's tax collector's dress as he stands there with Madhu Mangala and Subala. Subal says, "Oh cowherd girls, where are you going with these ghee pots on your heads, ignoring this toll station?" The gopis don't even move an eyebrow and proudly walk on. Shyamanagara notices every step that Swamini makes. The jingling of her ankle bells sprinkles his ears with nectar, and he comes forward and chanting the gopis with his soft smile, his glances, and the flute in his hand. the fish-like eyes of the Sakis and Manjaris swim in the ocean of the Yugala's sweetness. How beautifully Swamini moves her eyes when Krishna blocks her path and he says, "Pay me my tax." Sripad Lila Shuka says, "O Krishna, let your nectarian pastimes that are relished by the tongues of the blessed souls, such as your naughty childhood games, your blocking Radhika's way, and the emotional flute songs that emanate from your playful lotus-like mouth, may these continuously be manifested in my heart." This pastime of abstraction is most relishable for the fortunate souls. This can only be understood by someone who has awoken his Siddha Swarupa. Srila Rupa Goswami prays to Sri Radha's Kila Kinchita glance for the welfare of the world. Once, even a drop of this sweetness has entered the heart and mind of an aspirant devotee, he cannot withdraw his heart from that anymore. First, Krishna talks with the Sakis, while Swamini remains silent and grave. Sometimes, Shyam comes up to Radhika to touch her and say, "Pay me with your youthful beauty." How beautifully Swamini then frows her eyebrows that defeat the strength of millions of Cupid's arrows. Shyamanagara is enchanted, and Tulasi also floats in an ocean of spiritual flavor when she sees the beauty of these eyes. The Sakis sarcastically say, "Oh, is there also a levy on youth nowadays?" "Yes," Shyama says. "These things are taxed at this toll station." Swamini walks on, ignoring Shyam, who then says, "Do you dare to ignore me? Don't get too offensive now." "Oh Chandi, hot-tempered girl, there is no need trying to chase away a black snake, Krishna Kundali. When he simply hisses at you, you will be enchanted." Or, secret meaning, when Krishna, who wears nice earrings, Kundala, simply kisses you, you will be enchanted. Swamini proudly frowns her eyebrows and says, "How will a snake be able to attack a Nakula Stri?" Means a moon goose. She will simply bite him back. It will not be a good opportunity for that snake. why wouldn't you be able to ravish housewives? Today is a very good opportunity for that. In this way, Swamini shows her inner desires like a rose covered by a thin sheet. Her grave feelings are covered by her external show of disrespect. How clever she is in Rasika joking pastimes. Just like Shyam, the clever Sakis nourish the pastimes of the Yugala Kishora. Dani Raja, Krishna, stops the gopis on the way, and Lalita says, I am Bhairavi, a man-hunting goddess. See if you have the guts to touch me. Shyam is not able to touch her. Pointing at Swamini, he tells the Sakis, if you don't have any money on you now, you can keep only her with me and go on yourselves. The Sakis say, that we cannot do. Shyama says, then let me see how you will go without my consent. Then the Sakis say, Radhe, we are going, you can stay here. Krishna says, and where is the ghee for the sacrifice? Forcibly grabs it from their pots and starts to eat it. When Krishna touches the ghee, after pulling the pots from the gopis' heads, the Saki says, this ghee is spoiled. When a dirty boy like you touches it, it cannot be offered anymore. Actually, when one even touches someone like you, one should take a bath. Saying this, the Sakis laugh and go on their way. In this way, Shiradika and Rasika B. Madhusudana exchange so many humorous words in this celebrated Dana Lila or tax pastime. After this loving quarrel, Tulasi arranges for Radha and Krishna loving pastimes in a kunja near Dana Nivartana Kunda, the lake where Sri Radhika pays her tax. Sri Haripad Shila sings, Sri Govinda Vanamali is expert in joking pastimes. O Vinodini, when he sees you on the road by Govardhana's Danagati toll station, the crown jewel of Rasika stops you on the pretext of collecting tax from you. You are the crown jewel of Rasika girls, the very form of Mahaba, adorned with 20 ornaments of ecstatic love. You astonish Hari's heart with the gestures of your eyes and with your frowned eyebrows as you are standing there. When he sees all the waves of your Kila Kinchita mood, your lover stands motionlessly, in his threefold bending form. O Nava Gauri, young golden girl, when can I see you with Shyama Natavari Hari, Krishna, the best of dancers, who is dressed as a tax collector, and your girlfriends there all together. Jai Jai Shri Ram.